Hi, I'm John, and in this video I would like to go through how I communicate with Facebook support, how to play properly dump if you want to get your ad accounts back, and also I will give you specific points that you should follow if you want to restart a promotion, but don't want Facebook to actually find out what you are doing and connect you with your previous problems. First, I would like to invite you to join Adferation Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group. I created it. It's like supportive community. If you will join that group right now, there is like a big chance we will be in communication like on daily basis. You will also have like direct like line to other like high spending Facebook marketers, mostly from e-commerce. So it's kind of like the best thing about it because usually when these groups take off and they have like thousands of other members, it's difficult to get your question answered. However, right now it's kind of like the best time because you can actually like build some connections here and that can help you to scale your business because it's basically full of people who want to scale their business or hide from Facebook and not get flagged again. So yeah, I definitely recommend you to join Adferation right now. Let's start with how to actually restart a promotion, not get flagged. I will give you a couple points. So first, never try to launch ads through your personal ad account. I think that's a mistake because when you will get flagged your personal ad account, you are kind of getting flagged on that personal level, which means that you will not be able to create any business manager and ad accounts there. And also there is like huge chance that after that first flag, you will also lose your advertising access. So that means you will need to get new profile or delete this one and create completely new one. So you will need to start over again. However, if you have business manager and you will not do like something like hardcore, you will just lose that ad account in business manager and you can continue. I definitely suggest to just always use business manager because then when something will happen, you are protected and it will happen only inside of the business manager in most cases. So then you can create new business manager, new ad accounts, and you are still like fine because it will be only problem of that one business manager. If your personal profile gets disabled or your advertising access that get disabled, then I would definitely first delete that profile that has advertising disabled, then fly to another country or just drive there if it's possible. I mean, I live in Europe, so you can basically drive in Europe like everywhere, like very fast, and buy SIM card in different country. With that SIM card, create new profile, and because you bought a SIM card in different country, Facebook will immediately know that you are legit, that you are a real person. Also, they will not be able to connect you because each country has like separate database. So if you created your account different country than you had before, that profile, they will not be able to connect you and you will be able to start with a clean slate. If you will just create your Facebook profile again in like, I don't know, like same city, same country, there is like a huge chance that they will find out and they will again disable that profile. So just do it properly and try to get like new SIM card from different country and create a profile there. I know it's probably not so easy for people, I don't know, like in Australia, you cannot like drive somewhere. But if you want to like have a clean start and be sure everything is fine, just definitely like invest money, fly somewhere else, create a profile there with their SIM card and you should be fine. If you create a new profile, like based on my previous advice, I suggest to always use VPN. So if you created it in, for example, New Zealand and you're from Australia, I definitely suggest to use VPN. So always try to like log in through New Zealand VPN. Definitely delete your computer or like reinstall it properly or just buy a new one because sometimes Facebook can even like blacklist your computer. I don't know how they do it, but sometimes when you do something like very bad, I know about people who literally had like 8 different computers just so Facebook will not connect them. So really just be careful about it as well and always try to use like clean new browser. So if you were using always like Google Chrome with a new profile, don't use Chrome, just use like Firefox or I don't know, like Safari, or well, I don't know if you want to use like Internet Explorer, it will probably suicide, but use definitely like some different browser. Even Internet Explorer if you don't have any other choice. Definitely don't use same business name. If you did something bad on your previous business manager or ad account, and you know that you might trigger some circumventing policies, there is a big chance your business is blacklisted. And in that case, I would definitely use different name for a business and different tax ID, just everything what can connect you. Because if you're blacklisted, that's what they are looking for. So they are kind of like checking these things. You can use different cards, because if you will cancel those cards and get new ones, they will not know to what business that card belongs. They will just see that number. So that's kind of fine. So you can just cancel your cards and use new ones. But you should never tell them your business name, because there's like a huge chance they will just connect you and they will flag it. If you can't create new profile for Facebook, like I said in previous points, you should use somebody's like profile, like your friends, but be careful if you really trust these people, because one day you can wake up, check your ad accounts, and then you will see somebody else had their like party. So if you are like business that spends like tens of thousands of dollars per day on Facebook, everybody who is in your business manager should be definitely like checked, and you should trust these people. And if you are using their profile to manage your ads, you should definitely trust these people, because that could be like a disaster if you will just put there like anybody, who you don't know personally, or like who hates you and want to like hurt you. I think here's the one of the main things that you should do. I mean, not just if your ad account gets flagged and you need to like create new one, but this is even for people who actually want to keep their ad accounts and business managers. First, always keep another admin in your business manager, or like multiple admins, like at least one or two, or like put like everybody who you trust and just leave those people there. Never launch any ads with them, so they will always be clean. Because if you will get your advertising access restricted, you will lose the opportunity to actually like do anything with the business manager. A couple of years ago, it was on Christmas, I got like the best Christmas present from Facebook in my life. It was like 3 days before Christmas, like 21st December 2017, and from nowhere I got disabled my personal profile. And it was because of one ad that I created 3 years ago with some client. And I don't know how it was like still alive, but somebody like flagged it and my personal profile got disabled. That day I had budget $25,000, and I was the only person in that business manager. So when I disappeared from Facebook, there was like nobody who could like manage those ads, or like stop them, or like see what's working, what's not. That was it. Those ad accounts were running fine because there was nothing wrong on my side of business manager, it was on their side. So those ad accounts were fine, and they were running even without me. So I was just like getting like those invoices from Facebook, and I didn't know if like what's going on. We tried to message customer support through my wife's profile. However, they didn't even like were able to stop those ads. Actually, it took them like 4 weeks. After 4 weeks from that moment when we had the chat with them, they messaged me that ad account was finally stopped. I was like spending like for 3 days like $25,000 per day, so I spent like $75,000 without even have a chance to like manage those ads, stop those ads, or do anything. It's not like nice situation, when you are like blindly spending like all this money. It will like change you. So yeah, I mean, of course, I was not spending it like 4 weeks. In like 3 days, I just find out that I can actually delete those ads through my customer support employees. So I spoke with one of them and we deleted those page posts. So all ads basically stopped, and I was like fine. I mean, in those 3 days, I was in profit because those ads were actually fine, and I was good. I made like money, so it was not a problem. Problem was that there was like no possibility for me to change anything. I was just sitting there, watched the world burn. And it was like very like scary moment. If I would cancel my cards in bank, that account would definitely got flagged, and there would be like a big possibility that even business would be on like blacklist. So I kind of like did it this way. I survived. However, you can see that it's very dangerous if you are like business and you are spending like tons of money every day. You need to have like these kind of backups, like these kind of backup people. So even now in my business manager, I have like everybody, like from my family who I trust. So when something could happen to my profile, I will just like stop it or like manage it with one of them, because I don't want to be in this situation like I've been in 21st December 2017 where I was just like blindly spending all this money and couldn't do anything. Okay, so always have somebody in your business manager, or this will just like this could just end up bad for your business. If your previous ad accounts got flagged and you want to relaunch everything, never use same card, okay? Or PayPal or any payment method that you used before, because it's all flagged. Even if your business is not blacklisted, that card is first thing that will get flagged. So if you lost any ad account, even in Business Manager, there is like a big chance that those other ad accounts will also get flagged if they are sharing that card. So always use new card. So if your Business Manager or like those ad accounts got flagged, that previous one, just cancel your cards or call your bank, tell them that you lost your wallet and your cards, and tell them to send them new ones, and then use those new ones in that new Business Manager. Because like there is like I'm a 100% sure that if you will use same cards, they will just shut you down, and then you will see that like Facebook like chain of pain, how everything will be just dying. Yeah, so if you want to like have a clean start, just use a new card, never use same card. Like so many people do it, and they don't think that it's flagged, but card, your payment method, is first thing that gets flagged. So if you got flagged with that card and you didn't unlock that ad account, you need to change that card, because it's suicide to put it to new ad account. It's like I'm absolutely sure that it will get flagged. Card is first thing that gets blacklisted. If you are trying to relaunch everything and you want to relaunch your products, well, which are working, definitely do not use same ads. Change even videos, like even metadata of videos. So try to make them always like different, like shorter or longer. Try to change size of those videos. Try to like make them a little bit different so that AI will not find out it's like exactly same video, right? And change even your thumbnails, change your copy. If you can, change your copy on a landing page so that Facebook will not be able to find out. Even if somebody will check it manually, they will not be able to find out like humans. If your like page got disabled or your whole business got blacklisted, definitely use different domain, because that's like another thing that they will probably like track. Okay, so if you did something like very bad and there were like those incrementing policies, then definitely use different domain, because that will be like another thing that they will check. It will immediately also like disable all those things that are connected with the domain. So if you will create new business manager, new ad accounts, there's a big possibility that when you will launch ads with the domain, those ads will immediately get disapproved, and those ad accounts will get disabled because of those circumventing systems. And as a bonus, again, you will get your personal profile advertising restricted. If you think you did something bad, just change your domain. If you got just ad account disabled, but rest of ad accounts are fine and your business is fine, then you don't need to change your domain. Just in that case that you see that there are some circumventing policies and they are like, for example, flagging your ads like too much, or yeah, I think if you will they flag your domain, you will definitely know, because they will tell you. Let's now talk about how to communicate with customer support. Well, first, play dumb, okay? If you did something wrong, just play dumb. Second thing is that if you are trying to speak with them and you did something wrong, just don't throw too much on them, like too much information. Don't tell them like some super complicated stories. These people are probably like working under like huge pressure. They need to solve like hundreds of cases every day, so they are kind of like on like some time schedule, and you want to actually make everything for them like super simple, easy and short, so they don't need to like spend much time on it. Otherwise they can just like send it to some other team who has more time, and then they will check it like more closely. Even if you did something bad and you broke some policy, then still play dumb and tell them that you didn't broke any policy. And even if your ads got disapproved, just tell them that you never got any ad disapproved, that you are like clean, like snow. It's like all mistake by AI. And that you are just like so shocked that it came from nowhere. You don't know what's happening and now your business stops and you are just so confused. It's just important to understand that here you are not playing AI, but you are playing humans here. So you can kind of like work with people. It's difficult to work with computer, but you can give people some information that will kind of like make them like you know. Never try to explain too much how you from nowhere find out that your ads are doing wrong this, or how your videos maybe can be causing flags because of this part or that part. That's like the easiest way how to actually like stay in that problem, right? So I think even here you should still play dumb, because if you will tell them that you are aware of what you did wrong, it's kind of like your confession. And if that person will not be nice, you know, and will be also on some time schedule and want to solve everything very fast, or is like pissed, you know, so they will just like eliminate you because they will not care. Don't really like confess. Facebook is like multi-billion-dollar company and they have over 10 million different advertisers. And believe me, they don't care if if you spend there in like last years like millions of dollars or just $10, you know. They will just eliminate you if they will find out that you are breaking some policies or you are a problem. You can always like play victim card a little bit. If these people will kind of like feel some like emotions with you, which is very difficult because I think they probably have like 1 minute for each review, then you might be able to like win it, you know. It's important also like always to try. So even if you will not win first time, it's like with those ads, just like keep going, keep trying to get more reviews of your ad accounts, of your personal profile, advertising access. Just keep going till it will not be possible to send more reviews. And see, here you are again working with people, so there is like big chance that at some point some person will let it go and you will get it back, you know. Sometimes even when they will tell you that is their like final word, you can still like send another review and it will get to hands of like some different person who maybe have like some good day, and they will just let it go, you know, and they will just unlock it, because you never know, but it's really possible. And in the future you really need to be very careful about your ads, because Facebook is getting like more strict every day. So you really need to be like compliance master, or you need to hire one if you want to survive, because it's just like stupid, you know, when you have brand that has some value or business that has some value, you just cannot like change a lot of these things like domains or ad accounts, you know, or pages. You just want to keep everything stable. So you need to be careful with everything, because it's really like horrible situation when you will lose your ad accounts, business manager pages, because of some basic mistake that somebody can just like solve in like seconds, you know. Here's like one thing that actually nobody talks about, and I don't know why, because it's like kind of like important. Be careful about your advertisers. So if somebody is like managing ads for you, you need to be careful about these people when you are like letting them go in their ad account. I'm not talking about to be careful about if they are like good people or something. I mean, that's like obvious, otherwise you would not work with them. But if their accounts are in good standing, I mean their personal profiles, if they got hit with some like flag in the past, you know, when they were managing like other clients, if they were running some ads and that page of their previous employer got disabled, you know, because all these things are kind of like connected with their personal profile, and there is like a big chance that if they did something bad, maybe they can even like be a reason why you get flagged. And here is like one other example what happened to me. One of my advertisers was managing our ads and everything was like fine, but after like 3 weeks of like managing, our ad accounts started getting flagged because of unusual activity. And it was like weird, because every time we got flagged by unusual activity, we didn't know why, so we always unlocked it, you know, and but every time when he tried to upload some ads, it was again flagged because of unusual activity, and we didn't know what's happening, you know. So after we like unlocked it like 10 times, we started to using some other person for launching ads, and we never get any unusual activity flag, you know. But then I tested it by again telling him like to launch ads, and then boom, you know, and another unusual activity. If that person had some problems in the past, it's kind of like possible that they will take it with them to your business, you know. It was not his fault probably, but he was flagging ad account in business manager just by launching ads through his personal profile that should not even be connected with business manager, you know. So see, so Facebook is like getting like very strict, and it's kind of like getting like ridiculous, you know. So now, before I didn't know I need to check people, you know, who if they are like fine and interview them how many flags they got in the past. But it looks like now you need to do it, you know. If you want to really protect yourself when it comes to those advertisers, I recommend to do one thing. First, you need to get some profile that you will be only using for advertising. So I don't know. So for example, if you have like wife, you know, and then use her profile to launch ads in your business, and then take like some I don't know computer like iMac, you know, connect it to internet for 24/7, and install in that iMac TeamViewer. Then give access to the TeamViewer to your person who is managing your ads, and let them manage it through that iMac, through TeamViewer, through that profile. So then you will be absolutely sure that Facebook will always see that IP address which is safe from your location, and that profile that is like actually managing Facebook is also yours, and you know exactly what happened with that profile in the past. So you will not get these kind of like weird flags because of somebody else's past. Because I mean it's retarded, you know, to not work with people who are like great in Facebook advertising just because they had some kind of like mistake in the past. So just try to like create that, and then you are sure that your advertisers are all clean and this will not hit your business. Look, maybe I'm like a little bit paranoid, but in past years I lost a lot of ad accounts. I don't really like pain, you know, I don't like when business stops. I like to make money, you know, on daily basis. And I don't want to be like without promotion for like 2 weeks. So it's just Facebook is getting strict, so you need to be like ready, and you should be like paranoid as well a little bit and prepared than not, okay? Because then you will just get hit and you will be like in complete chaos and stress, which will definitely not help you, you know. So it's really like good to actually prepare yourself and try to kind of like understand what's going on around you. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps somebody. In next video, I would like to talk about what to do when your Facebook page gets disabled. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and definitely join Ad Federation. Now is the best time for it. So thank you for watching and bye.